Now, it's 2019. Anybody that's negative or anything that's affecting you negative, we need to let them go. What up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy DG. That was whack. If you guys click this video, it's because you guys want to know a little bit more about anxiety and depression and how to overcome it. Now, before a quick disclaimer, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a doctor, so this ain't no like licensed advice. This is just things that were given to me and I felt that really helped with my anxiety and depression. But if you guys really want to get to know those tips, just keep on watching. But before we continue this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I'm a new YouTuber, so show your boy some love. But yeah, let's get into this. Alrighty guys, so the first thing that I was advised was to educate myself. Now, before you guys go Google all your crazy symptoms and then you go all crazy because everything leads to death and your anxiety goes from 0 to 100, research your anxiety. Now, what do I mean by that? If you are diagnosed with anxiety and you know that that's what you have, read up on anxiety because it sort of puts you in a better mindset. Now, I know you're probably lost, but let me give you guys an example. Now, when I was dealing with my anxiety, I was having all these crazy symptoms like nausea, dizziness, burning skin sensation, fatigue. I mean, the list goes on. And before I knew that all that was caused by anxiety, I just thought I was dying. And that just gave me even more anxiety because I was like, oh, every day I feel like I want to throw up, I'm gonna faint. And it was just always in my head and just constantly like stopping me from doing things. Eventually, I got educated and realized, okay, this is just what anxiety causes. Now, trust me, it takes a minute for you to really just accept it because, you know, you want to find like a quick fix and hope like, oh man, it's just this and give me medicine and let's keep on moving. But no, once you really accept the fact that it's just anxiety, things get a little bit easier. Let me give you guys an example. Before, I didn't want to do anything because I thought I was going to faint all over the place. I didn't want to go to work. And then I started realizing, okay, well, I haven't fainted. And I've been feeling like this for a week already. And yes, I know what you're thinking. What if today is the day that I faint? Okay, well, you just got to ease your mind and say, okay, well, if I feel dizzy, I'm just going to sit down. If I feel like I'm getting overwhelmed, I'm just going to, lay myself down. And like that, you sort of take that, like you take the power off that symptoms and you stop focusing on it and stop giving you so many excuses why you can't do this. And you start like overcoming things little by little. Now also, another thing you guys can do is speak to your doctor. Why? Okay. I've seen like hundreds of doctors before I actually seen the doctor that I'm seeing right now. And it was all different cases and different reasons, but before I even knew what was going on, doctors were just prescribing me this pill, and you have a headache, here's ibuprofen, you feel nauseous, here, take this. And I was like, whoa, what the hell? What's going on with me? I want to get to the root of the issue, and nobody would like help me out or try to like figure it out. They were just always just trying to give me a quick fix and get me out of the hair. And I was like, no, that's not what I want. Finally, this doctor that I did my research, I went to go find him, and instantly he was like, okay, we're gonna do some blood work, we're gonna try to like write out the basics. Let's see, let's check your thyroid, let's check if you have any vitamin deficiency. A lot of reasons out there that cause anxiety. So that if none of that's causing anxiety, then we can learn how to attack this differently. And yes guys, there's hundreds of reasons why you can get anxiety. So I really appreciated that. So if you guys have a doctor there, please speak to them and be very vocal of what you're looking for, because some doctors just want to get you out of there, and it's definitely not cool. Another thing was, I read this book. It was called Badass Ways to Defeat Anxiety. I think that's what it was called. Honestly, I'm gonna put the link below for you guys so you guys can check it out. But it was really good to have like a another perspective to, you know, like watching me right now, you get to see people who actually dealt with it and how they overcome it and what they did. And honestly, reading also distracts your mind. And I thought it was, for me, it really, really, really like eased my mind to know other tricks of people, how they overcame it. So that book really helped me out. Honestly, a lot of those, that book has like a lot of tips as well. So if you guys want to check it out, it's not sponsored, you guys, but honestly, that's a good book. You can also, you know, Google all these books out there. There's just a lot of books that you guys can read. So that's, you know, that's the first one, to educate yourself. Honestly, you'll ease yourself. You know how to attack this thing. You'll know how to overcome it and be more at ease. You won't think you'll be dying every 2 seconds. So honestly, it's key. And if you're watching it, then that's most likely what you're doing, is educating yourself. So that's step 1. Congrats, you're doing it. Now step 2, well, this is not really steps, but you know, advice number 2 is build a support system. Now this is very, very key to me, because I was dealing with a lot of stress, and if you have anxiety and depression, you're just filled with stress. And I'm telling you guys, it gets so bad. I didn't need no more negativity in my life. Now it's 2019. Anybody that's negative or anything that's affecting you negative, we need to let them go. Dudes, it's 2019. We ain't taking no negativity this year. Thinking positive and only good energy. Let me tell you guys, when I was dealing with my anxiety and depression, I was moody. I was not myself. I was upset. I was just like dealing with a lot. The last thing I needed was any more negativity. I'm telling you guys from experience, I had to go back to work and I had to deal with some difficult ass customers, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna strangle this person. Like, I've never felt like out of my element and just not having control. It's to me, and also having my family and my work actually support me. I mean, I really couldn't depend on the rest of the people. They were gonna act how they were gonna act, but I was really glad that I had my family to support me and my work to support me as well. Whenever I felt uncomfortable in a situation that would take me out, my family was just always there checking on me, making sure I was doing okay. That's important. Trust me, at the time I hated it. I didn't want to see anybody. I was always in a bad mood because I felt like nobody understood me. And yes, nobody did understand me, but that being said, they were there making sure they just send positive vibes, would take me out and try to get me out of my element and put all this positive energy on me. And I felt like that really helped me out. I was very, 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 very grateful for that, because when I first started getting my anxiety and my depression, I was alone. I lived in my own place, in my own apartment, and it was so difficult dealing with that. And sometimes you need to talk to somebody. You need somebody to be there for you. So I really, 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 really suggest having a support system. Okay. Now, third thing is medication. Now this is a controversial topic. I'm not gonna say I'm here for medication. I'm not gonna say I'm against medication. To me, I want everybody to research and really, really, really research medication. Because trust me, when I was dealing with this, all I wanted was a quick little pill to make me feel better. And that's not how you deal with this. Why? Because you can literally end up in like just taking a pill for the rest of your life, and you don't want to be that person. You want to get back to your normal self. Now, from my experience, I did take some medication, but let me tell you guys, when I first was diagnosed with anxiety, I went to a doctor and he gave me some sedatives. And little did I know that was affecting, that was making me more depressed and making me have just really bad symptoms. So it was like, okay, you're temporarily fixing my anxiety, but at the same time making things worse for me. It was kind of like, what? And you know, one thing you guys also gotta know is that everybody has anxiety. Even before we had really bad anxiety, we had anxiety. You just never realized because it never overwhelmed you, or you never had like a bad panic anxiety attack. But I want to let you guys know that there's people who overcame it with medication and people who overcame it without medication. Everybody is a different case. But don't just go in for a quick solution. Really try to figure out what it is that is causing this, and research it. And that's just my pointers to anybody out there, because I've met a few people who've dealt with this, and that's something that we all agreed on. Now, fourth thing, I want you guys to challenge yourself. I want you guys to challenge yourself. Now, there's two ways you can do this. Two ways I want you guys to do this. One is challenge yourself to get out of your element. And what I mean by that is, before I started getting really bad anxiety, I would go to IKEA all the time. It wasn't a biggie. And when I was having really bad anxiety, I had gone again, and I couldn't even make it through half of the store. Now that really discouraged me. But you know what I told myself? I told myself, okay, we make it halfway. Next time we're gonna go a little further, and a little further, and a little further. You're gonna push yourself. Now, push yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself, but push yourself out of your element and keep just giving you a little bit small goals. And I think that's very important, because you tend to lose yourself when you have anxiety and depression. And this is the hardest part for me. I felt like I had lost myself, like I didn't know who I wasn't thinking correctly, and I honestly just felt like I was giving up. And I had to really gain my life back. Like literally, I had to just grab it by the and be like, no, I'm not gonna let this defeat myself. So I started pushing myself little by little, and I did that with a lot of things, because I stopped exercising, I stopped going to work. So I had a lot of small goals, like, okay, I'm gonna go back to work little by little, I'm gonna go exercise. And I didn't just jump back to everything, like trying to get back to my normal life. No, I had to take things slow again and sort of get myself comfortable and continue to do it. And it really, really helped me out. Now, it was difficult. I'm not going to sit here and be like, it was a piece of cake, it was so easy. No, it's going to be difficult. And there's going to be times where you just feel like, oh, I can't believe I can't do this. But, you can really defeat your mind. You're stronger than that. You're stronger than your mind. Trust me, I know what you guys were going through. It is harder said than done, but you guys can do it. Now, another way you guys can challenge yourself is by doing the things you always wanted to do. And listen, this is the reason why I started YouTube, because this is a goal I always wanted to do. I always wanted to just kind of do videos. So I told myself, go for it. I'm gonna make a lot of new content. It's not gonna be only about anxiety and depression, because that's gonna depress me. But I wanted to share my first video with you guys, because I thought it would be very important, and I want to help people out there. But there were so many goals I wanted to do, and going through anxiety just opened my eyes. Like, life is short, because I lost all my confidence. I lost absolutely like my drive to do things. And I told myself, I'm not going to allow this to affect me. I'm going to keep on pushing. I'm actually going to go after my goals. And it's very important for you guys to do that, because like that, you regain your confidence, you prove yourself that you can do it, and nothing's going to stop you. And we're just going to be moving forward. That's what we're going to be doing. 2019, we're going to be moving forward. We're going to be doing our thing. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. I wanted to share my story with you guys, but that's gonna have to wait for another video, because that's gonna be long. I wanted to go really into details and everything that I went through. Oh my god, there's a lot of things I want to talk to you guys. This video is getting very long, but if you guys have any questions, hit me up, leave a comment. You guys can follow my social media. I'll be posting it somewhere over here and below. You guys can DM me or message me or whatever. I'm always open to talk to you guys. I love talking to people. So, if you guys have any questions about anxiety and how I dealt with it and how I overcame it, you guys can always hit me up. But let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys like this video, and keep a watch, because I will be updating this, and I'll be trying to post every week. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. It's your boy BG,